Hey YouTube family, GN subs, got some great breaking news on some court cases that we are winning. It's really interesting when you're looking at the news. There's a lot of negativity, right? Negative news about immigration that you're hearing. What you're not hearing about are the court cases that we are winning, folks. I'm going to detail several court cases, recent court cases this August that we are winning, recent court cases where you can understand your rights, how they're impacted, and these rulings are from appeals court. These are courts right before the Supreme Court, so these are moving up. You're not hearing much about them, but I'm gonna lay it out for you, give you the good news, folks. All right. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Humberto or Gray, attorney at law, practicing here in sunny Southern California, and you can always get me at GrayLaw.com. All my info, and we got a lot to unpack today, so let's get at it. All right, so Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals just made a ruling. They are affirming the injunction against the unlawful raids in California. I've seen a noticeable difference here in Los Angeles. There are no widespread raids going on right now, no widespread protests. Things are actually calm because of these cases that are being litigated and the court making rulings that are saying it is unlawful to detain individuals based on appearance, based on their job, based on location only. And it appears as though the administration is adhering to these rulings. That's great news, folks. So as it stands, Ninth Circuit, the unlawful raids need to stop. There is an injunction against them, and that is great stuff, folks. I put a link in the description box below, Washington Post article. I'm always providing you with my sources so you know what I'm telling you is accurate and on point, okay? Ninth Circuit, again, this is our Court of Appeals here in California. They issued a nationwide injunction against the Birthright citizenship executive order. So that cannot go into play. Executive order says those who are born in the U.S. to unlawful migrants are not U.S. citizens. It's absurd. It is being held unconstitutional across the country in district courts and now courts of appeal. Again, this is not just the district court. This is the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals saying that there is a nationwide injunction. That's great news, folks. Another link in the description box below, another Washington Post article. Again, sources that are reputable. I'm giving you no nonsense, folks. You've heard of how many arrests the DOJ is trying to accomplish with ICE across the nation, 3,000 per day. It's not happening, folks. And by the way, there is an article in Politico, again, reputable source, that indicates DOJ's own statement, basically that no, they are not trying to detain 3,000 a day. You know, the real reason is because of the litigation. The litigation is they can't because they're being stopped from illegally detaining individuals. So that's the reason they're backing down on the 3,000 per day. Let's hope we're going to see calm here in the future. Let's see if the courts are going to keep helping us win this battle, folks. All right, another district court ruling, the parolees under humanitarian basis for the Cuban, Haitians, Venezuelans, and Nicaraguans. A court blocked the expeditious removal of these individuals if they are in parole status. That is a big win, folks. This administration has been trying to get rid of the parole status of these individuals, and the court keeps blocking it. That's great. This is another block on this policy. Again, link in the description box below. This is a Politico article that's giving you all the details on this injunction against immigration from treating these individuals or stripping away their parole status. So here's another example of the courts blocking ICE's and the DOJ's policy of stripping away parole status of many, many individuals. There are over 500,000 individuals in the U.S. under this program, so this is a big win. Here's a great news story. Now, you understand that in the context of removal proceedings, the government's policy is that there is no longer a bond. Well, that just got challenged and that just got struck down. An immigration judge allowed a bond and allowed an individual released from custody. That's huge. The government then appealed the case to the BIA. Again, the BIA is the law. It controls what's going on with Executive Office of Immigration Review. The BIA upheld the release, said the bond was valid. So it seems to be a little bit of movement, a little bit of the policy being chipped away that there's no bond. I put a link in the description box below for this particular story. It is great news, and I think we're going to be seeing more unlawful permanent detention on these bonds. The court is going to rescue us, folks. It's happening. You got to keep up to date with me on this good news, folks. I'm going to keep updating you on exactly what's going on, critical court cases, extending the rights of migrants, and it's good stuff, folks. Thanks again for watching GrayLaw TV. Click below, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.